this video, we're going to be talking about Dragaryle Nightmare Mode boss mechanics. But first of all, disclaimer, I have not defeated this boss in Nightmare Mode, just to put it out there. However, I'll be showing you guys all the mechanics, including the blue orb in phase 2, how to spawn them, how the mechanic actually works. So let's get started. Firstly, I will not be explaining to you guys all the hard mode abilities and mechanics. For hard mode, I have the video link down in the description below. I suggest you guys watch that one first if you haven't completed hard mode yet. So I'm going to tell you the differences between Nightmare Mode and also hard mode. So we're going to start with phase 1 first. It's going to target the farthest person with this eye icon. You can either stay max range or be within 5 meters of the boss. He'll just do a jump and then do Fury attack where everyone has to roll dodge. And when the boss's HP hits 89%, he's going to put these purple circles around everybody's feet. Don't get too close to each other, otherwise you guys will fear each other. So right before the fear, the boss is going to put 4 copies of himself around the map. And then these 4 copies of Dragaryle will cast these toxic lines that will form like an X on the arena, just like you see on the screen right here. You just have to avoid stepping on them, otherwise you'll take damage and also gain this stack, which will eventually imprison you. After that, you guys are going to do the same mechanic as hard mode. The pillars will spawn, everyone interact with it. And then the boss will jump into the middle where you guys have to flip the pillars all to the same color. Best to do red because you just have to block instead of roll dodge. So if you have red, just change the pillars. And right at this moment, he's going to do the donut face. The donut face is going to be a little bit different in Nightmare Mode. You have to roll dodge at least once. So in hard mode, you can always stay outside the donut ring and then just move in at the very last second on the third donut to always stay on the safe spot. But in Nightmare Mode, since you have to roll dodge at least once, best to just stay close to the boss. The first 2 are going to be random, so you want to roll dodge either one of them, and then the last one is always at the same spot here where you can stand in the middle. Is always at the safe spot. Alright, now let's talk about the differences of Nightmare Mode in phase 2. Break the shield when the boss hits 50%. Do not use the Rowan's ability yet, because in Nightmare Mode you have to use the tank one, the defensive one. So DPS the shield down, and then there's going to be this animation where the boss pops his wings, and he's going to do a very slow wrath attack where he flies up in the air. At this point, the yellow orbs will spawn and you won't see the blue orbs yet. I'm going to explain to you guys the mechanic right here. So firstly, you want to roll dodge the slow wrath attack. This will move all the yellow orbs outwards, and then everybody's going to get these purple circles on their feet. But in Nightmare Mode, it's going to be different. You'll see these electrical charges around this purple circle, and you're going to take damage. That's why at this point, you want the tank to pop the Rowan's ability, the defensive one. Otherwise, you guys will take too much damage. And then he's going to cast Fury attack twice, followed by a Wrath attack. So the first Fury attack is very important to spawn the blue orb. So the concept is to play catch. Before the Fury attack finish, you want to position yourself to catch the yellow orbs when the boss finishes his Fury attack, when he stomps the ground. So you kind of know that the yellow orb will always move outward. So you want to play catch. You want to be standing at where the yellow orb is going to be traveled to. In this case, you want to be standing right here. And you don't want to be standing right next to the orb. This is because the orb is going to be traveling after the Fury attack has finished casting. So I'm going to show you a simple animation right here. The Fury attack is going to finish landing. You're going to block, and the yellow orb will travel into your purple circle around your feet, and the blue orb will spawn. So that's how we spawn the blue orb. And right after that, it's going to be similar to hard mode. The boss is going to spawn all these pillars with all the yellow orbs, 1 yellow orb, 2 yellow orbs, or 3, with an additional mechanic this time, a blue orb on top of a pillar. So if you see the blue orb, you will need to pull instead of push. So you have to be standing at this direction to pull the blue orbs towards the pillar before you can actually interact with it. As for the yellow orb, it's going to be the same mechanic as hard. Just push the orb DPS, the orb towards the pillar, and then interact with all of them. You have to interact with all of them before they explode. There's going to be a timer right around the pillar where you can see. And right after that, it's going to be the donut face. Remember to roll dodge once and then stand at the safe spot in the middle right at the end and do the same mechanic. All red, just go interact with the pillar block. And that's basically the entire mechanic of Dragaryle in Nightmare mode. That wraps up today's video. Don't forget to hit that like and also subscribe. As always, this is your regular adventurer Kasum to help you guys out. Peace out.